Hey babe, um, it's 1:04 a.m. my time, so 4:04 a.m. your time. Just got done doing the dishes and I already took my contacts out. I just got myself a glass of iced apple juice because I feel quite thirsty. It's getting kind of hot, I don't know why, but yeah. So today I woke up and showered and and then FaceTimed you and talked to you on the phone before I went to work. And then I worked, which was okay, I guess, pretty boring. I'm there for like 8.5 hours, but it feels like a lot more. Um, then I guess Gene was saying that the general manager said that there needs to be like 13 more hours worked this week or something. So he was asking people if they wanted more hours. And he asked me if I wanted to work tomorrow, and I told him, I'm supposed to have Tuesdays and Thursdays off for homework, and I gotta work on chapter 2 of my class. So I was like, no, I have school. And then he said he asked if I want to work Friday, and I said I'll think about it, but decided against it after work. 12 to 9, I think it is, on Saturday. I can check. Saturday now I'm working 11 to 8, so still 9 hours, but yeah, um, so I don't want to work Friday. Um, if I did want to, I wouldn't do like a full day. I would only do like 10 to 2:30, but I want to sleep in and rest and talk to you all day. Well, I mean, as much as I can, because you have like school and practice and stuff for your game on Saturday. But, yeah. Um, yeah, so Shay was there today, and I just, like, ignored her, obviously, like I always do. And, we got, like, new shipment in because it's Wednesday. And then, so I was putting stuff away. She was working the dressing room, and I was putting, like, makeup away, and, like, where we put the makeup is, like, a few feet away from the dressing room. And so she's like, let's go over here. And I was like, okay. And then I went and put them somewhere else, the actual place where they're supposed to go. And she's like, well, you can put them there. And I just walked away and didn't say anything. And saying to myself, you're a fucking moron. Like, you're telling me where to put these things, and I know where they go, and it's not where you said they go. So, whatever. Um, and then she like came up to me and was like, my feet are killing me. And I was like, oh. And then she was wearing like high heels or something. And I said, yeah, those don't look very comfortable. And she's like, yeah, it's my own fault. I said, yeah, and walked away. Like, whores will be whores. gonna wear high heels to work. Like, you work at a Halloween store where you're always walking around, and then you work at a pet store. Um, Neither of those jobs really require you to be wearing like high heel type shoes. Um, but yeah, whores will be whores. Um, yeah, I got a Man of Steel cup next to me. You want to know a fun fact about Man of Steel? Is uh, well, our first time attempting to watch it didn't go that well, but in the end, the Kryptonians are trying to terraform Earth to be like Krypton. So they're trying to change its atmosphere so the Kryptonians can survive on it. And so they have a terraformer down, and it's pushing the weight of the Earth down constantly, and this stream of energy constantly, just a constant, I don't know how many times I'm going to say constant, but it's just a constant weight, like, of the Earth being pushed down, you know, uh, trying to change Earth's atmosphere, and so the entire weight of this planet is just being constantly pushed down, and um, it's a Superman, it's all crashing down on Superman. He's like, um, he's like this, sort of like Neo in the Matrix, you know, and he's like, it's all hitting him and stuff, and then he's like getting the power in order to fly up through it against the weight of the Earth. And so he's like looking up, and like the sun hits his face, and as an homage to the original Superman films, they CGI Henry Cavill's face into Christopher Reeve's face, and then back to Henry Cavill's. So it's only for a split second that he turns into Christopher Reeves. Um, but yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool to find out. Um, so I'm gonna have to watch it again, or at least go skip forward to that part and pause it and see for myself. Um, but yeah, I don't know what to talk about. Um, I was more tired like an hour ago. Not even so much that, like half an hour, 45 minutes ago than I am now, but after this video, I am most definitely getting more apple juice and laying down, then drinking my apple juice and passing out. Um, yeah, fun fact. I usually, like, in order to get myself to sleep, I'll think of things that have been really fun, or are really fun, or would be really fun. Um, sort of like a perfect day type thing to play a scenario out in my mind. And so my go-to thought, is waking you up when you get home. That's my go-to thought to play out when I'm trying to fall asleep, in the hopes that it would like turn into a dream. Um, but yeah, I didn't show you my degrees. I'll have to take a picture of them. But I have 3. I only got this one case. I got it at graduation, but I had like a generic piece of paper in it that said, "Congrats, you can pick up your degrees at a later date," type thing. But I have all 3 in here, but they're just like one behind the other. And I have my Associate in Arts in the front because I think that's the best one. But so now anyone other than you watching this video knows where I went to college. Although I've already said that I go to ASU now in my videos, so not much information can be found out quite easily just looking at my Twitter page. But yeah, so I have my college degrees in here. Crazy to think that I would be holding a college degree if it is a 2-year one, but can't wait to get my bachelor's. Then I'll really be proud of myself once I get that. That's like, people find out you have a bachelor's degree, then they're like, wow, this person must be smart, you know. Not saying that, you know, everyone with a bachelor's degree is intelligent, because that's definitely not the case. I've met quite a few educated idiots. And people tend to have a misconception that being educated means that you're intelligent. Being educated just means you were taught these things, but it doesn't mean that you use that knowledge wisely. So there's plenty of educated idiots out there. I love apple juice. It is so good. Yeah, so at work today, just putting stuff back, and I was hanging around the Game of Thrones section, so I was just looking at some stuff, and I showed you my, excuse me, my Joffrey Baratheon crown that I have. Well, I saw the Tyrell princess, I forgot her name, but they have her crown also, and so next time I can, I'm gonna get you the crown. That way we can, like, you know, have all of our Game of Thrones like memorabilia, and just because it's like signifies that, okay, I have a crown and you have a crown, so we're king and queen, you know. Even though Khals and Khaleesi's don't have crowns, we should definitely be like Khal and Khaleesi for Halloween some year. They're so weird. That's how long it is to my eyeball. But sideburns are a mess. Super long. Obviously, everything's gonna be a mess because I haven't had a haircut in such a long time. But I've always felt like me having longer hair makes my face look chubby, or at least chubbier than normal. But me having short hair makes me like look thinner. I don't know. Excuse me. We really need to take like a vacation, just you and me. We need to have either a vacation or a staycation, because the first one didn't go so well. um, and I had been thinking that like, oh, maybe you could just like lie to your like old boss and just be like, oh, I'm just in town visiting, even though you're like back and you're living here, and just like, can I borrow your house for like 2 days or something like that, and us have a staycation there. But I never want to be in that house again, so I was just thinking, I was like, yeah, no, never mind. I don't want to go there. So we'll have to figure something else out. But yeah. My parents are going to Vegas early next month. Um, I think the 4th, 5th, and 6th. Um, so my mom can visit her brother, my uncle Pat. Um, I guess before the holidays, and give him stuff. Um, and it's been like a year since she has seen him or whatever. And he's almost 60. He's the same age as my dad, so late 50s. Um, and he's like 5 foot or 5'1", something like that. Um, he used to have red hair, but now it's pretty gray. Um, but yeah, I don't know what to talk about now. Um, family bowling in December would be fun. I mean, I'm not gonna like assume that I'm invited. I mean, I would hope that I would be seen as like family, I guess, in a way. Maybe not to like your siblings, or maybe not even to your parents quite yet, but I mean, I know to you I am. So, um, I mean, I hope your family can see me as family someday. I'm not just gonna assume that they do, um, or would even right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just assume that they would think that of me. I mean, if your mom does, I mean, that'd be really cool. That would, I'd be really happy if she thought of me like that. But yeah, so I mean, sounds like that would be fun. Um, I've never like bowled with a group of people more than like 5 others than myself, so like 6 people at a time, you know. I bowled with me, my dad, my bowling partner Matt, and his dad, and Lucy and her dad, once after practice. Because Matt, Lucy, and I were on the same team for a few years in a row. Um, but yeah, having that many people bowl would be really fun. Um, you know, yeah. Um, I'm sure you guys have some nice bowling alleys on the east side. I've never really. I mean, I take that back. I mean, like, of course, I've been in bowling alleys on the East Valley. State tournament is on the East Valley, and you know, I won 2 state championships there. But I mean, just going to different little like bowling alleys here and there. I haven't, not like here on the west side. You know, I've been to Peoria. I've been to AMF Peoria Bowl, which was my home center, or is my home center, but it's my favorite place to bowl here. Tri-City Bowl, which is now Brunswick Zone. Obviously, that's where you and I went bowling. Then, geez, what other ones? I'm not sure. But yeah, it'd be cool to go to like a different bowling alley on the East Valley that I haven't been to. There's I think it's 100 lane. It's either 82 lanes or 100 lanes in Nevada. It's the largest bowling alley, I think, either in the country or in the world. And they have a bunch of national bowling tournaments there, like qualifiers for PBA majors and other professional tournaments and stuff. They have it there, and they fill the place. But yeah. So maybe you can see me like compete bowling sometime, like, you know, against people. But what to talk about? I'm not sure. I gotta send you candy soon. No, it's the 23rd, so I've got 8 days. I will either I will, at the latest tomorrow, I will put it in the mail. What to talk about? I don't know. It's getting kind of late, so It's just I'm not really sure what to talk about anymore. Excuse me. Guess I'll end it. By the way, like, just think, I just thought of this, like, I don't want you to, like, get upset over, like, me saying the thing about staycation and how the last one didn't go so well and stuff like that, and saying how I don't ever like want to go to that place again. I wasn't like saying it to try to like make you feel bad or think that I'm like upset about it and feel bad in that regard or something. Like, no, like, I guess it's complicated because, I mean, yeah, I mean, again, like, I'm not trying to like make you feel bad while watching this video. You shouldn't feel bad like at all after watching, you know, this video. But just to like explain myself, just that like, yeah, the whole situation is something that I think about every day, and yeah, it sucks. But I mean, it's only temporary. You know, it'll go away. Um, and just the reason why I said it, I was like, then I was thinking like, you know, the last one didn't go so well, and I sort of like, you know, laughed is because I guess like the level of shittiness of that day was so high that it's just like, yeah, it didn't go so well, you know, it's just like that's the part that is like comical, I guess, from what I said, is just because of how bad it went, that it's just like, yeah, you know, because people would be like, oh, yeah, I didn't really go there, you know, I didn't have, it wasn't all that it, like, well, was cracked up to be, or something like that, or, yeah, I mean, it could, like, it was fun, but, you know, it wasn't as fun as it could be, or something like that, but, just to say that, like, not to laugh at my own joke, I'm just trying to explain where the comedy would be in what I said, is, just like, you know, just how shitty it was, and just that, you know, yeah, it didn't go so well last time, you know, it's just, that's the part that was supposed to be somewhat funny, you know, not, I didn't say it to, like, try to make you feel bad, or bring down the video, or something like that, and I didn't even see it to, like, try to be funny, but also try to be like, hey, you know, you should feel bad or something. No, like, not at all. Like, you shouldn't feel bad at all right now. um, I'm probably like over explaining it, but I just want to make sure that I explain it right at least once in the many times that I explain something. So, yeah. Um, anyway, now that I've made this awkward, um, hmm. Oh yeah, so I should probably end the video, I guess. It's getting pretty late. Um, ah, excuse me. I hope you have a good day in class, and congrats on your team winning today. But I hope you enjoyed the rest, even if it is at the cost of you being sick. Hope you enjoy the rest. I know I'm going to enjoy resting for the next 2 days. Um, but yeah, so I mean, if you got nothing to do, I'm trying to get up early and not spend too much time um, away from home. I'm pretty sure my dad and I are going to um, ASU West to get their admissions office to fill something out, and then I have to fax it over to them, which I might be able to do at the college and just use their fax, or I just have to bring it back home and do it. So I'm thinking I might be gone. Um, 2, 3 hours maybe, depending on how long it takes us to get there. But it's not a super popular campus, so a vast majority of ASU students go to Tempe. But yeah, so after that, then hopefully I can get home and it still be pretty early, and we can text, and maybe we can play Halo or something. Then we can shower tomorrow night if you want. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty tired now, so I think I'll go. I'm gonna go get apple juice and go to sleep. But I will talk to you soon, babe. Sweet dreams. I love you so much, and I hope you dream of me. And hope you don't get too much homework. I hope you have a great day, and I hope people leave you alone. And I hope you get your Ethernet part fixed so you can have some good internet. Um, Hopefully, like, no, yeah, your Wi-Fi will still be shitty, so FaceTime calls will still be shit. But, hey, who knows, maybe, like, very kind of I mean, maybe we can actually get some Halo games going that you don't get like kicked out of the party or something. But yeah, so I will let you go now. So I'll talk to you soon, babe. Love you. Bye. Mwah.